And in order to discuss this, we'll need to go into a non-public session. So, can someone make a motion? And does someone have that sheet in front of you that under RSA 91A:3, Roman numeral 2, C for reputation? Is there a motion to go into non-public?
I make a motion we go into non-public in RSA 91(3)(a):3, comma 2, C, reputation.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
I'm sorry.
What's
Did
that?
you see that there's 444 is in the waiting room?
Oh, okay. All right.
For.
I don't know. I can get them and then.
You can find out who they are.
Yeah.
You want to finish your motion?
We have a motion. We have a
second.
oh, wait, just a second. And that's not seconding.
So have you started the meeting?
Not yet. We have one more person that's waiting to be admitted.
Yeah, and 1444, you want to identify yourself?
What's that?
There's a phone, 793-1444.
Yes, that's me, Matt Blaisdell. I'm with the Rally Agency. We're the broker and agent for bonding for La Tulip and represent the surety as well, NAS.
Okay. What was your name again?
Matt Blaisdell, BLAISDELL.
Okay. All right. So we're going through the motions of going into a non-public session. You can join that. And we've had a motion by John Randlett. We had a second. Marianne, you seconded it, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
All right. Marianne Barnsley seconded. We're going to go through to seek approval, and we're just going to do a roll call. And Marianne?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Zach? And Neil?
Aye.
And Bill? What's that? And Bill, aye. So we are in non-public session.
Gentlemen.
What's that, Joe?
So you're all set with me?
Yep. Kathy, we have nothing else on the agenda?
For Joe. No.
Okay.
Bye,
All right.
Joe.
Have
Thanks.
a good night. Thank you.
guys. Have a good night.
Thanks. Mike. We'll see you. Righty then. So, anything else in our work session for the next 10 minutes?
Yeah, the Facebook you
Yeah.
wanted to discuss.
So we back in public?
Yes, we're back in public.
Non-public?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we need to
Public
start.
work session?
We need to start the meeting
Well, in 10.
or start, take him out of waiting. Okay.
Okay.
Are you
Great.
out of the doghouse there, Andrew? Okay.
Doghouse. What's he doing in a doghouse?
Oh. I'm looking at the
Looking
closet
for
too. We're used
Andrew.
to him being in the closet.
All right.
Jules, come on back.
So we're not going to resolve anything in 10 or 8 or whatever it is, 9. So there was, is it 7 already? Jeez. Is it 7 already? Oh. I got 5:50. We got 10 minutes. So
Okay.
in any event, there was an expression of a desire to do like a town Facebook and become more, public, I guess, in our messaging. And there was some information that Jules sent out regarding the public information Facebook sessions. And in any event, Zach, you want to take a stab at it, just to see where we could be going with this, and then we'll.
Sure. Jules did a lot of really great research. Thank you in advance on that, Jules. There's some complexity around making sure that whatever you do on social doesn't confuse the public as to whose voice it's coming from. So that's an area of concern. Another area of concern is if you have multiple select board members chiming in on a given item or a discussion point that comes up, we could accidentally find ourselves in a meeting. That's obviously a concern as well. I don't feel like either of those things are of such a risk of navigating that, as long as we have some clear guidelines and some clear policy, that this would be particularly dangerous. Certainly, no more than email, where we could easily get emailed and then start doing some reply alls and find ourselves in trouble that way. So, or as a comparison, the website, right? Like making sure we know who clearly is speaking on the website, who clearly is publishing articles there. I think a Facebook page shares kind of the risk vectors, both of a website and of email, sort of smashed together. So neither of those things is particularly new, but whatever we do there, I think we have to be clear about who's posting to the Facebook page, whether or not it's the town or it's the Board of Selectmen, and who it is who's actually putting those posts, what sort of things we would be posting there, and what sort of engagement level the Board of Selectmen would have in any communications that might come from the community interacting with our posts there. And as long as we're sort of clear about that and all in agreement and we write it down, it feels like a pretty good thing to do to me. Did I miss any key points there, Jules?
Well, I think let me just say, I think it's good that you want to reach out through social media to interact with the public. Things are going that way, certainly. And there are ways to get, there's options, there's different options. So one thing to consider is, who's going to run it? Is it an employee? A lot of towns are going for having municipalities run the pages so that the policies are abided by and the message is consistent and somebody's actually answering things. So that's one thing is, and I have seen this on other towns where they start a page, they half-heartedly do it, somebody half-heartedly does it, and then people end up asking questions through the page on Facebook and nobody answers them. So who is going to be answering and fielding the questions on a regular basis? That needs to be answered just to begin with. And then, so is this policy going to pertain to all committees and boards in town that would like a page? Are they going to be able to use a town seal? And do you want them to follow policy, probably recommended? If it's going to be an official municipal page, how official do you want it? There's, like I said, there's options. So if you didn't want to go with the policy and to have employees run it, you can participate with the public through your own pages, or even create something like other towns have done, unofficially, not related to the municipality, but just like New Hampshire, what's going on, and the selectmen interact that way to post like meetings and interact as themselves, opposed to as a board. And it is more successful, I must say, because those sort of forums are more generic, and it might be what's going on in the whole town, and it's more open. It's not just municipal stuff. So it's avoiding the whole officialness of it. But I mean, what do you think of that?
So would you be publishing, or is the intent publishing anything more than what's on the town website, not including meeting, live streaming meeting, but just informational? Is that the intent, or is the intent to converse somehow back and forth with the town?
It's a great question, actually, Marianne. What is your intent?
So I'll speak for myself. My intent would be that we have a place where the important communications that we've been posting on the town website have another medium for being shared with the community. And being able to take something like, an announcement of a meeting or a hearing or something we're doing in town, and taking that kind of announcement that's kind of quietly announced on our website where only people who go there see it, and put it on Facebook where there's sort of an authoritative, this is a thing that happened or that we're doing, and people can then share, and then as things get shared on Facebook, they will show up more prominently when more people are sharing them. So if they come from the town, more people in Facebook will have visibility, more people will share them, and perhaps we get a little bit of the back engagement where people are saying stuff to us or giving us feedback on things. But honestly, that feels secondary to me than just being able to get information online where the people are, as opposed to where we hope they'll show up and check once in a while.
It certainly seems less complicated or concerned that way.
John, you had your hand raised.
John?
Yes. I think we have the town website. If people are using Facebook, they can also check in with the town. And if they have any questions on anything, they can contact the town like they have in the past. I think otherwise we're probably going to end up in a situation where we're going to hire at least somebody half time to answer the Facebook, answer the questions when, we have meetings. The public is welcome to come to the meeting. They're welcome to come and ask the questions. And, I'm not dead set against the Facebook, but what is it going to take to maintain it? I guess we're
Bill, we got 1 minute.
Yeah.
I kind of see a need myself. And the fact that, we've had people come to meetings and say, well, they didn't see it, posted on the website. And it might have been posted there for, like a week or two. So, people aren't really using the website for like a contemporary, issues. All right, now it's 6 o'clock. In any event, I guess it's for further discussion. We could, address it. These meetings are so friggin' short. And we really didn't accomplish this today. But
I'll try to bring back a more written, tangible proposal for next meeting, so that we have something we can debate that's a little bit less squishy. That
would be good. And maybe look at somehow coordinating the not transposition, but be able to push the Facebook things to the website, so there's not like dual entries, so there's only one person.
I think we can do that vice versa pretty easily.
Really? Okay, because all right, well, that's to be discussed. I think that if we can save some time in that might work out well. But
yeah.
Okay. In that case,